Libra Scorpio to your beginning of the month reading for August. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in the beginning of the month. Next message, please. For your energy of what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Libra Scorpio. The Nine of Pentacles. Wow. I like that card for you because that's showing that you're finally feeling comfortable. Finally feeling like you're getting somewhere. You guys have been on a road for a lot of you. This is time to enjoy life more. Feeling the simple pleasures of life right now. Just having a strong desire to have maybe even new experiences, do things maybe that you haven't done in a long time, taking a vacation, breaking away from the old, starting something new. Just love that. Meeting new people also. Some of you might even be running into a Capricorn or a Taurus who likes to be a little more adventurous. Okay. But it is showing that you do feel a little more adventurous in the beginning of the month, wanting to get out there to do things. Clarifying on the Nine of Pentacles. It's not only clarifies on the Nine of Pentacles, but the entire reading. Throat chakra coming out. So it's just going to talk about the communication, listening, and speaking. So really communicating. And like I said, exploring new friends, exploring new venues, going out, being more communicative. Hanging out with your friends, finding this new person. Maybe they're more like-minded like you. You guys have a lot in common. Could be meeting them out, wine taste testing. Always see the vineyard over here, right? Just however it is. But definitely feeling more adventurous. No matter what it is. Might even feel a little indulgent about the situation. Okay, and getting straight into the situation. Situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and near future. Dreams coming true. Wow. I can, and listen, and there's that communication again. So definitely have something that needs to be listened to. This is the High Priestess, so this will be either listening to others or just listening to your higher self. Taking that time to really listen deep. For the solar plexus chakra over here, it's talking about I can. This is the intention. This is talking about that manifesting with intentions, with your desires and dreams, saying, I can do these things. Okay. I can make my ships come through. I've been learning a lot. Yeah, I see that. You've been learning a lot. You've been maybe teaching others as well. There seems like there's a lot of victory of what you have learned. Maybe you were very observant. The communication, once again, with the throat chakra is also communication here with the Page of Swords. So you could have had a Gemini or another Libra come in to help you. It doesn't have to be. But it does talk about how much you've learned and how much you have been communicating or teaching. So take it how it resonates. But through this communication, you have learned a lot. And so it's telling you, you can do this. I can become victorious through this with the Sun. A lot of you have found the freedom. You found some of the freedoms I've known throughout the last year, just some financial freedoms, some freedoms from an ex, you know, however it is, soul searching, finding your way, finding your happiness, your overall vitality, and just saying, I can continue to do this because I've learned how to do this. And like I said, for some of you, you're like, I even teach it to others. I've learned it and I teach it. So how beautiful is that? With the dreams coming true over here, no wonder you are now the Nine of Pentacles, feeling like you need to explore, feeling like you want to get out of this, which feels like maybe a cage, you know, of work, you know, entrapping yourself away from other people, just feeling like you really need that communication and that freedom. And knowing that you can. And like I said, it could even be a time where you even feel like it's time to, you know, a little overindulge now. You know, I want to overindulge a little. I want to go travel. I want to drink this wine. You know, I want to do this and I want to do that. Splurge. See, I don't really like the word overindulge so much, but I will use the word splurge because I think splurging for this type of reading is actually what you're doing more than overindulging, right? So we're going to use the word splurge. And this is what this card is too. It's an overindulgence or a splurge. So, hey, you have the monies, you have the time, you want to splurge. This, you know, I want fine clothes, I want this and that, I want to go have some fun. Absolutely. And with the dreams coming true, it is time to splurge. It is time to go do things for yourself and have a great time doing so. Knight of Wands, yeah, there was a lot of times I didn't have the time to do this. I didn't have the monies, the resources, the time, people, something. I didn't have it. And now it's time. Yeah, absolutely, now it's time. For some of you, you're going to meet a new love. Or you've just found a new love. New love is coming in for a lot of you. It could be a Capricorn who is maybe splurging on you. A new friend, a new love. If it's not, it's just a newfound passion that you want to do right now for yourself. It's time. Well, and going fast at it. And do it while you have the resources available, while you have the time, right? It's time for you to do the things for yourself. With the dreams coming true card, this card is talking about the gratitude, the contentment and wishes being fulfilled. It suggests that you are now entering a time of peace, joy, and satisfaction. Be clear about what you want and what your relationships are and look like to you. So what does a relationship to you look like? Right now it looks like amazing, the Nine of Pentacles. Because you want these wishes to be granted. And therefore they are. So just enjoy it. It's here. It's now. You've put in all the hard work. You've done all the things you're supposed to be doing. You manifested with the I can. You wanted to do what you did. You learned it. You communicated it. So go ahead and indulge in yourself. Splurge. Allow them to splurge on you. Go out. Have fun. Right? It's almost the end of summer. Get out there. Page of Coins. Yeah, they're there to support you. I think for some of you, you did meet this new love, this new best friend, this new person, and I do believe that they are supporting you in this and going out and having fun and taking you out and doing things with you. It's fast. It's quick. The communication is fast and quick. Communication. It feels like it was something that you didn't see actually happening with the Knight of Wands. But now it's time. So yeah, allow them to support you, take you out, have a good time, do the things you need to do. Yep. United in a relationship. Yeah. And for those of you, if you're married and your relationship was topsy-turvy and it wasn't doing a great job, now you can feel like your marriage and your relationship is right where it's supposed to be. You guys have learned together, really fixing the relationship to get back to where it needs to be. And I see that they're over here actually supporting the situation as you're supporting it as well. So it's time for you guys to go out and have a little fun. Could have been that there was a lot of, like, you have a lot of debt or something like that. You start getting out of debt, it starts fixing the relationships. Money is the worst killer of a relationship when it comes to marriage. So you start feeling a little financial free over here. It will start working your relationship back to normal for a lot of couples. So now you can feel like you're both free, fancy free, and you can go out and actually enjoy doing things together without always having to bicker about money or this or that or the bills or however it is. Yes, because the passion is now there and you can feel like everything's coming back together. For those of you, others of you, it's a new love relationship, one that's very passionate. Wow, it's a soulmate connection. I got the Four of Wands on top of the Two of Cups, the soulmate connection. Especially next to the Hierophant. It's a deep soulmate connection. So you might have been actually calling out a soulmate or just wanting to renew this with your soulmate. Very beautiful. That's going to bring a lot of love in. There's a lot of love here. Even if it's a new relationship, it's a very good one. You guys may even feel like you've known each other for a long time without even knowing each other. It's just that deep soulmate connection. Okay, so the listening over here is very important though. So now we're going over here, but here's a message. This is keeping your High Priestess open to listen. So going over here, you're having a great time right now in the present, but listening. See, hear, sense, quiet intuition, and the knowing. In the near future, it's time for you to be quiet and listen, and get rid of the mental chatter and just be able to listen for a minute about relationships. Okay. It says, it's almost kind of like a learning tool. Yeah, this near future is a learning tool. Why? Because it's telling you that it's important to pay attention to what other people are really saying. Too often in conversations, you're already planning what you're going to say while the other person is still talking. You make assumptions about where the conversation is going and plan your part of the conversation accordingly, even working the conversation out for the desired outcome. When this happens, you don't truly hear what the other person has said, and in doing so, you weren't present for that person. So whatever is going to go on in the near future, in a couple of weeks from now, it is going to be, this communication card here is because, look, you've learned, you've listened, you've taught. However, over here, you're learning to communicate with this other person, your loved one, whoever. You guys are doing a great job. But then something comes up, and Spirit says this is a learning tool. Something is going to come up where you need to listen to the person. Listen to them. Don't make assumptions. So whoever this person is, this person. Do not make assumptions for them. Listen carefully. Heeding for warnings. Why are we heeding for warnings? Because it says you're not using your High Priestess. You're just assuming. Something's going to happen in the near future where you're just going to start making assumptions about the situation with this person. And it has this person here, the Nine of Pentacles. You are the Nine of Pentacles and so are they, right? 2 and 1. So here we go. Yes, the Nine of Pentacles. You're making assumptions about the Nine of Pentacles. Listen closely to what they say. So that way you can hear exactly what they're saying without making assumptions. You start making assumptions, it's going to be risky. But hold on a second. It's because they're making a risk. They're taking a leap and bound, that they're trying to tell you about something. But you get in your head about this. It's you. This is where you're going to start making assumptions. So they have to say something that's going to seem risky, bring on new beginnings for themselves, and you're going to like fly overboard, and yeah, you're not listening clearly, and you're getting yourself into your head, and you're going to worry yourself about nothing because you didn't listen clearly. Took it overboard. So what is it that they're trying to say? What are they trying to say? They recognize they're working hard. It's slow and persistent. They have a challenge. Okay, so they're making leaps and bounds because they have some kind of challenge in the near future. They're trying to tell you something. So they're coming at you really slow. So all of this that was fast and doing all this stuff that was wonderful, all of a sudden it's slowed down. Okay, so everything that was fast is now slowing down because they now have a challenge. They realize that they recognize they have their own challenge. They have something they need to do, something that has to do with themselves. It looks like you're going to try to make it into an assumption that they're trying, yeah, that's exactly what it is. You believe they're pulling away from you and that it's over, and that's not what they're doing. So you're making assumptions. That's not what's going on. They have a challenge. Yep, Three of Cups. It's sideways though. So their challenge could be with another person. Could be at work. Could be some kind of tie at home, a family tie. Some kind of bill. Maybe they have to go out of state on work. But whatever it is, they have some kind of challenge that involves some kind of work or something. Okay? And you're taking it looks like because you're not really listening over here, you're allowing all these swords, all this anxiety, all this stuff because you're making all these assumptions that they don't want to be with you, or that they're doing this or that, or that they're pulling away from you. That's not what's going on. So it's very, very important that you listen. Okay, because that's not what it is. See how they feel about you. Yeah, because this is more like some kind of something that has to do with their business that doesn't affect you at all. I mean, it like affects you, but it doesn't affect you. Past life relationship. Now that's interesting because I have this, which I said before. So that's why you have this feeling that you've met each other before. If you guys are married, you probably already know you've been in a past life together. Okay. Children. They may have children. For some of them, they have children, and this is a lot of what's going on. But they do have romantic feelings for you. So whatever they're doing, it's not, yeah, see, calling in a soulmate. Somebody was calling in a soulmate. It's something they have to do. Okay. So just listen to what they're saying because they're not breaking it up with you and they're not doing, you know what I mean? They have a challenge that they have to take this risk and bound for. The reason I say that is because they may say something like, I have to go for a while, and then you try to write them and then they start ignoring you. They didn't really ghost you. They're really trying to do something else. That's why it's very important to listen, and then listen to your high priestess as well. Okay? But this is it right here, my friends. Romantic feelings. Love it. Okay, until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.